What is up, everyone? I am back with this statue for a little update. I did something that I've been planning to do for a long time. I'm actually glad I waited for it to be this statue because it was probably much easier than trying it on, say, the Halo Infinite model, or actually any model would probably be more difficult than doing it on this one. And if you're wondering what that is, if you haven't seen this before, it is the mask. This particular statue still has the AR to be finished. It is not the right colors, and I do have a lot of references now, finally, so I can go back in and color properly, or at least as close as I can according to all the screenshots I took of people playing, and all the little, I have to pause all the videos so I can get his wrist and stuff when they're hitting people. So I think I have enough to go in and get this thing done. So I just can't yet. I have a bunch of customer items that I'm still working on, and they come first. But I did get my delivery today of the stuff I wanted to use on this mask, so I took a few minutes. Had to go to the store anyway, so I grabbed myself a blow dryer, and yeah, it only took me 6 tries to get it proper, and it probably still has room for improvement. Every time I did it, it got better, and I learned my lesson. Actually, the first time I put it on, it came out not that bad. The edges sucked, because I couldn't see what I was cutting due to the curves and the way his mask is. It's actually more difficult than I thought it would be. I'm sure it's easier for other people, but I've never done it before in my life. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take the final piece. I peeled it off because the edges were shitty, and I was like, I'm just gonna put this over a new piece and cut it as close as I can to that, and that did not work at all. Like, you know why? Because the piece, this is what I think it was, is by the time I got done with the piece, it was stretched out. So it was too small when I cut the other piece. You know what I'm saying? Like it started out smaller than the piece I cut. So that's my guess, is from all the pulling and cutting, it didn't work. Trust me, it didn't work. Obviously, for some reason it just didn't work. So I ended up. You want to know what? I'm just going to explain this to anybody who is interested. The final way that I did it was way simpler than any of the other things that I tried, because I was doing it, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to start at the bottom and go up. Then I'm like, I'm going to start in the middle and go out. And then I realized as I was heating it up, when it gets, if you've ever done vinyl wrap or anything, which I never have, I know how it works. So I let it get super hot, and then I pinned it down with my finger at the top middle, and I just I pulled the sides, not as far as I could, but I stretched it around the edges, because the edge at the top, you can't just bend it because it actually curves up, and you can't see it when we're looking at it. It's when you put wrap on it, you realize that when the wrap bends, it doesn't stay aligned with the edge. It's just the way it is. It actually ends up, if you just bend it, it actually ends up like down here. So I have to pull it in and up. So anyway, so what I did is when I got to the final one that this is, I ended up almost just heating it up and stretching it across the entire thing. I just pulled it up and around, then I grabbed the bottom and I pulled it to the sides, and it was weird because that was actually the simplest time of all, was the last time. And then once it was stretched over the whole thing, yes, it didn't stick on the sides. This is what the hell kind of shit is this? It's hold on, I'll tell you, in case anybody wanted to do it. It is Vivid, and I did read that Vivid doesn't stick well, but after using it, okay, I admit it doesn't stick well, but when you heat it up, it actually sticks okay. I mean, clearly it's stretched. It's not like it's just laying on top. It's definitely stretched out, and this is the coolest shit. I was trying, I don't have a tool that small. what she said, for doing the wrap. So my brother went he had in his gun safe, he had this it's like a little flathead screwdriver. And I was saying, I need something like a small flathead. Now this clearly is probably too small. Now, it's not too small. I wish it was like wider so I could do more at a time. But it's good for the corners for sure. Like I would switch to this when I got to the corners probably. But it actually worked pretty well, to be quite honest. I don't know about this side. I picked my ass with this side. So, so anyway, so I basically just stretched it on the last time. And I had to cut it out by hand. And I tried to do the best I can. That's why I'm nervous about trying to sell them with these, because somebody's going to complain that it's not perfect. But I can tell you that's about as good as it's ever going to get. You can see little lines on it, but they're really not a big deal. Not to me. And if I do sell them with this, there's going to be a disclaimer about this wrap that there could be. Now, of course, if I do one and there's like a big line across it, I'm not going to sell it. But if it comes out like this one where there's a little bit of a line, you know what? It's fucking battle damage. Get over it. That's how I feel. You can see it. I mean, it's fucking flat. And it's very hard to put on, okay? So, matter of fact, you know what? If any of you out there know how to do it, I'll sell you this fucking statue, and I'll send you a big piece that covers its head. You can put on yourself. Enjoy. So I'm sure there's some people out there that could put that shit on and laugh because of how much trouble I had. But it took me 6 tries to get it like that, and I'm very proud of the way it looks. And where's the other one? This is the way I'm gonna do. This is probably how it's gonna stay. It's not that bad, you know. And if somebody wants it like this, I'll do it. But you're gonna have to. That's why I'm gonna put a disclaimer. Mirror mask is optional and then I'll leave a little description why. But if you ask me, I mean, I know which one I would take. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Come on. How close are you gonna get to the chief every day? From where I'm sitting, he fucking looks badass. And I still have to fix his gold. That's I tried to use a, one of those chrome gold markers. It actually didn't look that bad. But this paint right here is actually from the marker. I put it in my airbrush and I like it, but I have another color that's close to this anyway. But anyway, so I can't do, I'm probably gonna do, I know I can do the Noble 6. I don't know if I showed this in this video. I had to refilm it. But anyway, to me, this is like the best color for Noble 6, in my opinion. It's called Old Gold, similar to the 49ers Gold. I think it might be the same 2 golds, just looks different because his was over a different color primer on purpose. This Mecha color, which sprays really good in the airbrush without any prep. And it's very good. I'm not sure if it's because it's Mecha color Old Gold, because it comes in different like game color and shit. But it really worked well for him. So I don't want to just put this on him. It's not the right color. So I'm going to look and see if I can get it. If I can't get that gold there, which, you know what I think it is? I think if you get this gold and instead of in the chrome, it might look like that, like that regular look. So anyway, I would love to finish this. I do have some great screenshots. I don't know if I said that already, so I can make it look like the game. I got a lot of hand shots and all this stuff. Yes, I know there's silver little things on his finger, blah, 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 whatever. But I can't do it. I got to finish that Arbiter, who I love the way his eyes came out. This customer, just like me, likes without a pupil. I just like it better. The pupil kind of makes it look stupid. So I gotta finish that, which just needs to be sanded and then touched up, and then weathered. And I got special weathering stuff for this person because they want a certain color, which I don't normally do, but it's blue wash for gray armor. Well, it's called blue gray wash. It's really meant for knights in shining armor, type of armor, that color. But it still will look cool. I mean, I did it on him before, so it really does do a good job. I just don't typically do it. And then the special, is it? I don't know. I haven't, no, this isn't it. This is dark gray. I got a black wash just for it, just for this one. Normally I do not put that on them. But there's a special order. Oh, here it is. It's like this. So, it's just the way I used to do it was I would just put the wash and let it run down like in a certain area and leave open areas that had nothing on it. and I quit doing that. And this person likes that, so that's what they're gonna get. No problem. So this statue, yes, I'm gonna finish it soon. I'll show it when it's done. Can't wait to get them done. Oh, then I also have to finish that Seattle one. That one's almost done. The stand is painted. Just need a little touch up on it. And what else? Oh, I'm doing the dual needler chief. I gotta print some needles, some needlers. I have 2 of them here, but I wanted to do a fresh one for the customers, so they had the new feet, the way I do the magnets and all that stuff. So I'm really excited to get that done. And then maybe after that, I can get working on this. I do have like 4 statues that have nothing to do with Halo going on that I really want to get to. Yeah, and I'm gonna offer people want to buy them. I'll make it for them too. I mean, I love doing Halo stuff, but I got to expand. I definitely do. So look out for that stuff too, and don't forget to like, follow, share, and if you would follow me on YouTube, that would be amazing. I'm trying to get my followers up so I can start, expanding my channel and having ads put on it and all that annoying stuff. And that's my goal. So again, if you wouldn't mind checking out my YouTube, the House of Halo on YouTube, you can follow me there. And I'm just going to show you can see there's my hand. Hello. How's that? You can see that, right? I should get a follow just for that. All right, everyone. I'm going to let it spin around like once or twice. I should turn up on high. This is the slow one, but I really am happy with the mask, the way it came out. I hope you all like it and you appreciate my effort. And yeah, I love having this thing, although it will be sold, as will hopefully many others. And I'm doing the sword version right now. I'm going to try to get some of it done. I just printed another one of these Master Chiefs you're looking at, and he's just primered. I have a Halo Belief statue, another one that I'm working on. That's already has all the base coat on it. So, hey, if you're looking for a badass statue, just let me know. Get what you pay for is what I say. So, again, follow me on YouTube. And don't forget to like, follow, and share. And I hope you're enjoying my work as much as I do making it.